Shout out to Ward Davis. I talked to Ward this morning. I talked to him this morning, and I said, Ward, I called him up, and I said, how you doing? He said, I'm doing good this morning. And I said, this is funny. We had our weekly, this is how many days I haven't drank talk. And I called him and I said, I haven't drank in 90 days, Ward. And he goes, Ward's almost at 900 now, so he's got me beat. But he's doing good, and I got to hear he just did a record in Key West. He did an acoustic record in Key West, Florida, here about a month ago, and he let me hear a little bit of that today. And as per usual, it's Ward Davis. It sounds amazing. So when that thing comes out, get it. So here's one of those songs that I was talking about not doing live. We don't do this song live with the full band, and I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs. Y'all gonna get a few more stories than normal. I don't have a drummer clicking me off to keep me on time, so I'm gonna tell some stories, all right? So we were down in, and some of them may have F-bombs. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? We were down in Luckenbach, Texas. We were opening for Billy Joe Shaver, the outlaw of the outlaws. And we were fortunate enough to get to play with Billy Joe Shaver several times over the years. And this was the second or third time we had played with him, and he pulls up and Josh says, and Josh never really, you know, musicians let musicians be and whatnot, but he walks over to Billy Joe and he goes, hey, just wanted you to know that we're really excited to be playing with you again. And you tell us, what did he say, Josh?
He goes, well, appreciate it. And I walked on and I hear behind me, he goes, who the fuck is that guy?
And everybody heard it.
I said, no one, Mr. Shaver.
So after we got done with that show that night, I went and put my guitar up. Billy Joe was standing in the side room. He was jumping up and down singing Wacko from Waco, trying to get psyched up for the show. And I'm putting my guitar in my case, and I'm not looking over at him, trying not to make eye contact with him. And I just hear him go, hey, boy. And I said, yes, sir. He goes, I was listening. I like some of them songs. And I said, well, I appreciate that, Mr. Shaver. The first thing that came out of my mouth was, can I have your autograph? You know, we all do the same thing. We all get nervous and just don't know what to say. But I went home and I wrote this song because that man had been doing it at that time for 50 years, and he's still one of the best out there doing it. And we got so many great songs from him. We have so much to thank him so much for paving the road for all the people that didn't want to do it within the lines. All the guys like us that said, screw what you're doing over there, we're going to do it over here like this. The song's called Birds. Tell me, old man, where have you been? I've been reading those stories about chasing the wind. Guess I've come back with one or two. I've never really quite known what to do. Tell me, old man, what are you looking for? It's been worth all you give and so much more. Sometimes the things we seek skew the point. Sometimes the whole damn world seems out of joint, and it makes me wonder. And it makes me want to live. So I steal freedom while there's still sun, and take the whole world in. I can only leave my worries with the birds of the wind. And I know one day there'll be solace, so I'll just live till then. I can only leave my worries with the birds of the wind. Old man, I know you've had questions too. Same ones we've been asking of you. You just roll on back out of sight, stealing away again like a child in the night, still full of wonder. You still want to live, so you steal freedom while there's still sun, and take the whole world in. And you've learned to leave your worries with the birds of the wind. And you know one day there'll be solace, so you just live till then. You've learned to leave your worries with the birds of the wind. I can only leave my worries with the birds of the wind. God bless Billy Joe Shaver, man.